Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
it is time for the 2024 Race Factory Gaming no, we're not into esports anymore. MX Simulator preview show with my lovely co-host, the handsome, most dapper of them all, Luke Sullivan. We got Trent Adams looking as beautiful as ever, and Star Racing Yamaha's newest recruit, Austin Bear, sitting in your third position. So, go ahead, introduce yourself, boys. Luke Sullivan, you're up, baby.
hey, I'm Luke Sullivan. Most y'all probably know me as Sully. We're here to fucking have a great preview show today. What about you,
Damn.
Trent?
All right, my name's Trent Adams, also known as T-Mist. I'm just ready to get this thing rolling. Let's talk about 2024.
What's all going on, guys? Austin Bear here, owner of Yogi, one of the premier teams in MX Simulator right now. Looking to have a solid season with the boys this year, so let's get it kicked off here.
Yeah, and your host, Logan Lightsoul. You guys all know me as the 2022. I'm just playing. But no, seriously, it's an honor to have the boys here. You know, we all go away for so long. We go do our own thing, real world stuff. And somehow we find our way back for the Nationals every time. So I'm excited. Well, let's dive into this thing. First off, I want to go ahead and show off our new game this summer that we're going to be running. It is prop bets for some boys. So Luke Sullivan, I'm going to go ahead and send you this link. So I'm going to go ahead and actually turn off the display capture for one moment, boys, while I get this sent over to them. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys the link to the prop bet game. So one momento.
Thanks, Shirley. Thanks. Yeah. How to really bring out the occasion. You know, if he wants a full fit check, with the pajamas.
Looking good.
We got the pajama pants.
Nobody can see you. Nobody can see you.
Nobody
But
can
you
see
look
you.
good. You look good though.
Oh, hold up. Fuck.
All right.
Guys, I was really.
Go ahead. You're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
You're good
We got the pajama pants. Then we got the fucking dapper. We're looking good. Sully's
good.
locked.
The
Sully's
ball.
locked.
All right. So, Luke Sullivan, go ahead and release the prop bets into Race Factory Gaming General Chat. I have just linked you.
That's crazy.
So,
It is
anyways, boys, in Race Factory Gaming Chat, we now have the prop bets. Go ahead, pick your options, pick the one, and the winner of each class will get $50 at the end of the season. I will keep a track. If you happen to pick, if you're trying to troll and you just pick every one, you're automatically disqualified. But yeah, go ahead. I think it's a new fun game for the boys to all get involved. It's free to enter, and I'll put up my own money for it. I think it'd be cool. So yeah, it is now live in Race Factory Gaming General. All the prop bets are there for 250 and 450 class. I worked on them myself today, along with Luke, Trent, and some other guys in the Discord. So yeah, that's it. I think it's time, boys. I think it's time. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video in the background. This is absolutely nothing. Don't worry about it. I won the Moto. It is what it is. This is it. 250 class. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with Luke Sullivan. I want you to go ahead and give me some names of people that you think the 250 class is going to be pretenders. I'm going to go ahead and turn up my microphone real quick. They're saying it's a little quiet.
Pretenders.
ahead.
Honestly, I'm thinking not to throw names, but Evan Holtze, Hayden Stevenson.
Pretenders? Really? Pretenders?
Contenders or pretenders?
No, pretenders with a P like penis.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Damn.
I'm throwing my name out there. Oh, announcement. Sully's racing 250 class.
Wow, bombshell, live on stream.
Wow.
Wow.
Live on
Here
stream.
first.
That's live.
Here
Live
first.
on stream.
So everyone hear
Breaking
me out.
news.
So in the prop bets, the total points still count for Sully. It's total points. So I know it's under 450, but if he scores over the total points, it still counts. But wow, breaking news though. Breaking news.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, guys like that, who you think would have a good season, and we even have them winning some motos on them prop bets, but one bad moto could really just mess up. Hayden might fall, slip on some ice again, break that wrist. You don't really know what's gonna happen. Holsey, I don't really know what he does in fucking Canada or whatever. But something might happen. Race Cobble. We've been hearing talks about him.
He's on the prop bet too.
He's on the prop bet, but I
Yeah.
just don't think he's there yet. I think those were some three. Lucas Brunn, I think, is pretender too. I don't really see him being up there.
I'm very curious to hear your contender list after this one, but wow.
Oh,
Sully,
that's about it for now.
Sully with some strong takes to start off. Trent, you got any follow up with that one?
Yeah, pretender wise, I think Tharp is gonna still struggle to get over that hump. He's always been that like around that 5-6 range. And he just really, I feel like he's just not gonna get it done once again this year. I think he'll still be in that 5 or 6 range, and I'd like to see him really get up there in that top 3 by the end of the standings, but we'll see at the end of the year. And then also another pretender that I have is Partolo. I think his Supercross season, it showed some flashes of speed and things of that nature, but I think that's kind of a front for his outdoor season. I think it's going to be a little bit different in the great outdoors here.
Wow, some strong takes coming from Trent Adams. I like it. Austin Bear, let's follow up. You got 2 heavy hitters bringing down some harsh comments to the riders. What do you got?
Yeah, no, it's hard to follow up with that one. I think some pretenders for outdoors are going to be guys, some of the European guys that really stood out in the Supercross season. I think Rasmus is really going to struggle in outdoors, kind of coming off of how the season ended there. I think he's going to have that little bit of a Supercross hangover. I think you're going to see guys like Lucas Brunn kind of struggle. Guys you think would be strong following the way they kind of had their Supercross season go. So just a couple names figured I'd throw out there.
Nice. Yeah, no, I agree with a couple of them. I do want to just throw this out there. The stream that is now showing me on it, I did not pick that. That was completely random race. I did not know it was going to do this.
He's lying.
It's from 2022 too.
He's lying. He is lying.
No, I'm fucking locked in though. I'm not gonna lie. I look good. But anyways, my pretenders list. I haven't really been studying up too much, so I do apologize. But it's tough. I think a lot of people are doing good right now. I always go off of what I see in 01 because that's the only people that I ride with before the season because I don't do Supercross really. So, man, it's tough. I think everyone is good like right now. Like I think everyone's solid. But if I had to pick like a pretender, like I think what people think or would say that they might win, I'd have to go with like a kind of like a Partolo. I just don't know how. I've never seen him do good outdoors, so maybe like a Partolo. I've heard Seabolt get brought up into some talks for 250 class. I'm gonna be honest, I love Seabolt, but like I just don't think he's got it. I think he's a pretender. And I know I think that's really it on my list of pretenders. I don't really have a good idea of kind of who's gonna be fat or who's gonna kind of shit the bed is what I should say. So that's about all I got for 250. Pretenders, 250 sleepers, people that you see in 01 ripping, people that are rookies coming up into pro, some sleepers that could battle for top 10s, top 5s, maybe even a podium. Luke Sullivan, go ahead, kick us off.
All right, I'm gonna start here with if he is racing 250. I'm not sure on his. I'm loving Heilman. I think he's always a strong contender for a podium top 5. I'm not saying he's up there winning the moto every week. Also got Seth Carr. I mean, after that unfortunate Lucas Brunn incident and around 12 minutes in the Supercross race, really lost him a title. I don't know if where his confidence is gonna be. I see him about do like 20 sessions every day, so he should be doing good. Then we got Leitzel. I mean, he's been looking all right. He's worse for wear right now. But I know once racing comes around, he can always put it to the man. I think personally, Tharp, he always looks good outdoors 250.
You just said he was a pretender. Wins. Didn't you not just say he was a pretender?
No, I said that.
Oh, okay. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Are these sleepers or contenders we're talking?
Wait,
what are we doing?
Sleepers.
Okay.
Oh.
You were doing contenders, weren't you? I knew
I was
you
about to
were.
say,
'Cause
Light
I was
Souls
like,
is sweet, bro.
I mean, I'm like,
Okay, well, let's just stick with Well, I'll go
Yeah,
back
let's
to
just
sleep
stick with
first.
contender.
Yeah, just stick with
No,
contender.
No, we'll just
just stick with
I'll stick with
contenders.
my sleeper is Heilman. I think Heilman's better than we think he is.
All right, I like
Okay.
that. All right, Trent, let's see what you got.
Okay. So like kind of like my mid-pack sleeper, maybe a rookie coming in is gonna be Ben Narana, honestly.
Oh.
He's been putting in the work. He reminds me a lot about myself. Coming into the pro class here, so I'm excited to see what he does. And then kind of as like a heavy hitter, maybe. I don't know, honestly. It's really tough right now, but sleeper, I think I'll give it to Holtzy maybe. I know Luke said he was a pretender for him. And I don't know a whole lot about Holtzy's game, but I've seen enough, I've seen enough to get some flashes of speed, maybe get some moto wins here. So that's gonna be my sleeper.
Okay. See what you got, Austin.
So I'm also gonna follow Trent up with the Ben Narona pick there. Ben really showed some brilliance there in the Supercross season. Got himself a heat race win, and just kind of clicked off some solid rides. Another one for me would be Austin Schaefer. That would I think he's gonna show some flashes there. And a guy that probably was on nobody's radar to get listed here, but he actually ended off the Supercross season really well. Timmy Briscoe, I think you're gonna see have a couple good rides outdoors. I mean Logan. We have history with Timmy. We know he's he's a ripper. So
I actually have one
we'll
more.
see.
I have one more comment here on the sleeper. I'm gonna throw in Tyler Shoei. Is that how you say his name?
Oh,
Spencer
yeah.
Turley Racing. I think he was a lot better at Supercross than any of us thought he was gonna be anywhere close to be.
Yeah.
And if he's fucking playing as much as he did in Supercross, I don't see why he can't be good outdoors.
Yeah, I like that. Well, shoot, I'd say my sleeper. Oh, actually, I'll go with my contenders first. I think the contenders are obvious. It's got to be Carr. I think Carr is. If I happen to race at a decent level, Carr is by far going to be a pain in my butt. I think he's better than me 100% right now. Holtzy looked really good the other night in the road race. Holtzy's going to be tough. What are some other names? I can't even think. I don't really know who's doing 250. Stevie. I mean, Hayden Stevenson's fast. There's gonna be guys that beat me every week. Gonna beat Carr. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be almost be. How would you say, like a revolving door of race winners? Honestly, I don't think anybody really stands out, and I think there's gonna be a lot of winners this year in the 250 class. And then as far as sleeper, mine is Jeremy Schiabro. He actually won the first road race, test race, of this new season. I think Schiabro has some speed, and he's the OG from Texas. I talked to him on the cord. And then another sleeper pick for me is Max Wilczek. He rips. Not sure if he's gonna race all the rounds. So we'll see. I think he rips. So that's really it for the 250 class. I think that we've covered everything. If anybody's got a name they want to throw in there real quick, go ahead, be my guest. I know I'm watching Johan Bordeaux right now on the screen. I'm not sure if he's going to be racing this year, but if he is, he's always a threat to be fast. So yeah, I mean, if you guys got any names real quick on the 250 class,
do we want to take some questions from the chat too? Maybe
Yeah,
if anybody has some
let's do it.
questions.
Full 250 questions.
Siebold too. Siebold is I said he was a pretender, but he could also be a sleeper because he is good.
I think I am a pretender, but if I get some of my old outdoor, I think I can be up there. I'm not saying I'm winning races.
My sleeper.
I'm not
pick
saying
would
I'm
be
winning
Luke
races
Sullivan.
and winning.
Cade
the
is
title.
Cade. I think Cade's
But
racing 450
I think
from
I
what
could be
we
alright.
heard.
We don't know anything about Cade yet.
I think.
Yeah, I would say sleeper pick Sullivan. Honestly, Luke's
How much
fast.
does BT weigh?
That's unreal. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Cooper. Jeff Coop's a good one too.
Oh, he's racing 250.
Yeah,
And Cade,
he's-
obviously Cade's gonna be a contender. Yeah.
Yeah, if Cade, we have not brought up Cade because we literally had no knowledge of what class he was racing. So, Cade doing 250, yeah, he is a title contender immediately. Like, he could definitely win this title. We all know that. So, Yeah, Cade, there you go. You're a contender immediately. So we just didn't know what class you were racing.
Austin, I made the executive decision actually about 4 hours ago while we were making those prop bets, and I realized, well, I race a class that 13 guys can beat me when I can race a 250 class where I'm
Or
confident
15 guys can
about
beat you.
5.
So,
That's crazy.
no,
Seth Shirley asked, who's gonna win the Mike Alessi award for 250s? Who's gonna have the
Hayden
most hole
Stevenson.
shots this year?
Hayden Stevenson. That dude rips
Yeah.
starts every time. And I could go in 0-1 and I'm halfway down the straightaway. He's already in the first corner. Hayden Stevenson.
All right.
That's my pick
All
for
right.
that one. Another sleeper, just because I know he is fast, Emmanuel Cepeda. I see him in the chat. Honestly, if you actually type in the chat and I think that you're good enough to be brought up, I will bring up your name because it's hard to remember everyone on the spot. It's kind of hard to remember everyone. Yeah, Maverick Snyder. I mean, I don't know what Maverick brings to the table. I haven't seen him. Last time I saw him race outdoors, he was losing the amateur championship, so it's kind of tough to say. So yeah,
Cool.
we got Jamie in the chat. We got Sim.
You gotta give her a shout out or what?
Well, I mean, she's saying. I mean, I don't. Whatever.
Shit talking,
Okay,
dude.
yeah, for sure.
So, I think that's it. I think that's it though
Right.
for 250 class.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Let's move
Sounds
on.
good.
Well, so we don't just go right into 450 class. I want to go ahead and get your guys' opinion on, or not opinion, but I have a question for you guys. As my dog tears up a water bottle. Going into this season, and with the road test races, obviously we've had. Do you guys prefer the newer road? I know you guys have all played it. You guys all have seen it, what it looks like. What do you guys think about the newer road going into the season? As I'm gonna go beat the shit out of my dog.
I'll take that first. I think it reminds me of a lot of like 2019, just no chatter. Like these braking bumps, you're coming into the corner and it's basically just like a wall, and then the rut is now has no chatter instead. So I mean I think it's all right. I just don't I didn't have anything wrong with last year's E-Road, but but yeah, Trent, you got anything to say?
Honestly, I did not race any of the test races, and I have not even downloaded the track. So honestly, I cannot say much about it. I don't know anything about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't put in. I can't put in any of my 2 cents.
I actually have not raced any of them either, so I don't know if Logan.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys have watched it. I know you guys have watched
I
people
haven't
in
seen
the
any
Discord.
of it, bro. I have not seen.
I know
anything.
Austin has. I know Austin watched it last night. So
With with taking a little hiatus from Sim for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. The game's tough for me to play right now, period. So we'll see what it's got when the season comes around.
I'd say the only opinion that I have on it, I raced it last night, and I was not the biggest fan. It made the track faster, in my opinion, which is not what it should do 25 minutes into the moto. I was running my fastest laps with 5-6 laps to go, and I think that's super unrealistic. I think I thought last year was really good with the way the tracks got rough. You had to switch up lines. Honestly, the year that I won in 22, the tracks were perfect in my opinion because you actually had us change lines every single track at the end of the moto. Yesterday, we hit the same line for 35 minutes. So hopefully they fix that. Hopefully it doesn't stay like that. And yeah, they figured it out. But all right, 450 class. Let's get into it. The big dogs. All right, Luke Sullivan, go ahead. Give us your pretenders.
Pretenders.
Pretenders. Now, and
Yep.
this time, try to keep the order right. If I say
Okay.
contenders, say contenders. Don't let's not get off track here. So
All
go ahead.
right. I'm sorry. I was a little nervous.
Go ahead with your pretender list. 450.
I wouldn't say this guy is. I would say he's there for the wins, but if he's not there for the wins, he's not doing real hot, and that's just Pablo in my opinion. I get he's a ripper, get it. He can shred me any day. Okay.
What?
Um,
Hello?
Okay, I think Pablo's really good, really fast, but if he's not winning, he's probably disconnecting or getting like 13th because he's mad and just going as fast as possible.
I was gonna mention Pablo actually as well, but with that being said, then I'll move to Carter. Love Carter to death, but we've seen his troubles in outdoors in the past, and I really just think that he's still not gonna get over that feat or that fault that he's really battling with in outdoors. And I don't know if it's a setup issue because he's obviously got the skill, he's got the speed to do it all. We've seen it, but maybe it's just a mental thing, but I think he's just going to continue to struggle, especially if he has a bad first round. So, yep. Austin.
Austin.
I'm just trying to get a list together here. Some guys. So I'm gonna go Hubbard. I think he's a guy that I haven't really seen put together a full season. I mean, we've seen some flashes of brilliance out of him. Obviously, he is the absolute whole shot unit. But I don't know. I guess we'll see come outdoors, but he's a pretender to me right now. So
Yeah, I agree with a lot of those guys. I think pretender wise for me in the 450 class, ooh, it's tough. I'd almost have to like look at signups to really make a good pick on that one, but I'd say like Pablo really, or even like a Nico Marchini. Um, Honestly, one of those two guys. I know they're buddies, but Pablo stands out though too. Like what Luke was saying, like he gets an 0-1, he can rip for a lap, but then he just crashes, and he's so hit or miss. He's so hit or miss. So he's a perfect pick for pretenders. He's either gonna win this year, and not win the title, but obviously battle for wins, or he's gonna finish 20th in points, and we're gonna see him at 3 rounds. So, yeah, I'll stand with Luke on this one for the pretenders.
Ooh, I'm gonna. Seabolt said Enzo Bigtigni, and I agree.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree on that one. He's kind of the
Mhm.
same exact. A lot of the Europeans. They put it together in EU for some reason, but when they come race in A, it's just like they try to go as fast as possible, and it just never worked.
Yeah.
somebody also mentioned Frizaka.
He didn't really. Did he race the end of it last?
I think he did pretty good last year.
He did pretty good
or,
last year, and I don't
2 years ago, one of the two.
don't ask me much about Supercross. I don't. Was he around for Supercross? But I know last year he did pretty good outdoors. So
Yeah, I think he's an outdoor guy for sure.
Well,
I don't know,
Turley,
or maybe he
we're
didn't race.
forgetting
I don't know
Turley.
what year it was, but he had a good year one year. I swear.
Yeah.
I don't think it was last year actually. Now that I'm looking, but
I think that
I don't know.
covers all the bases for pretenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turley honestly is a pretender in my opinion, but he could also be a sleeper. But I don't think so. Not for outdoors. All right, Luke Sullivan, go ahead. Give us your sleepers. Your sleepers. And that's
Actually,
it. That's
okay.
it.
I'm gonna go if he's playing. I know he's like in basic training right now. I'm pretty sure, but if Dino is like where he normally is and he only races outdoors, I think people sleep on him every year. He may not be the fastest guy on the track, but he stays up the whole race. Literally, will never crash. Him and like BAC, I would say, are like I would never have put BAC to win 2 SX races, and he won. So,
All right.
Yeah. I don't know how much of a like so-called sleeper this is, but I haven't heard his name at all really this year and or going into outdoors, and that's T Lang. I think people are quick to forget how good he usually is outdoors, and I think he has a couple EU championships under his belt. And
And
I
then
think
NNA won.
yeah, and an NA, yes, that's true. And so I think people are quick to forget after a
does that
rough
count?
Supercross season. That how good he really is outdoors, and I think he's trying to prove a point this coming season. So yeah.
So Trent actually stole my my one there, but I'm gonna piggyback off of that here with one that I think could be better because we don't know what version of this gentleman we're gonna get. We've seen it all. We've seen the fastest in the game. We've seen the guy that rides two strokes for fun. Jack Haley.
Oh.
Oh.
No, bro, I thought,
Jack Haley is gonna be my sleeper pick.
thought it was.
I just think he's a guy that really excels outdoors, and the version of him we get, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna say he's probably gonna be there in the front of the pack at some point throughout one of the motos this year. So I'm not saying necessarily sleeper for the title, but he's gonna show his face a couple times this year. I have a feeling.
Damn, I like that. I say my two picks for a sleeper, Ethan Gerst. We all know he can rip out of nowhere. And then also, somebody just said it in chat. I always have to look back because T-Burns. T-Burns a sleeper pick always, but I almost had him in Contenders to be honest, because I think T-Burns can be fast. But since he's only doing a couple rounds, he's not going to do the full season. I'm going to put him in as my sleeper pick. I'd say that's about it. Probably Gerst and T-Burns.
I'm also gonna mention Bodie Parker. He's been off the game a little bit, but I think he's starting to finally come back, and I think he'll throw in some top 10s throughout this year. So I think he'll be a good like mid pack sleeper for sure.
All right. So one thing we did not do for the 250 class, and we are going to go back to this after. I want you guys to give me your contenders, but I also want you to give me your title pick, a sole title pick for the class. We were supposed to do it for 250s. We forgot. We're going to go back and do that after 450s. But boys, go ahead. Give me your 450 contenders, and then at the end, give me your sole title pick to win it all.
All right. We got 4 contenders. 4. We have fucking Leclerc, 5-time champ.
Oh, we got
5-time champ.
Oh, we got a cut.
We have Payson. If he races, he can always win. Always win. Fucking Colby England, and then Seth Shirley. And I'm gonna give it in order. For my pick, if he doesn't fucking throw the bag and finally wins a 450 title, Colby fucking England is who I'm picking. Colby England. If he doesn't have that shitty race like he always does, always has that one bad race. Always has it. And I don't know why. And he throws the bag every time.
Hold on, let me check real quick.
I'm picking Colby.
Let me check it. Colby England's coming in at plus 3,000 to win the title, though. So the odds are
That's fine. He better lock the fuck in because he should have won a fucking title. And then he's gonna be battling Leclerc. Shirley's gonna be there. I think Shirley's gonna have a good season, but I just don't think he's gonna win the championship.
Rookie season, yeah, he's gonna have blunders.
Yeah. And then Payson, I just don't think he's gonna race all of it. So I think he'll be really fucking fast when he's there, but he's not.
Wow, I like that bombshell coming off. I'm excited to see what you got to say for 250 class. I'm liking this. I'm liking the fucking heat that you're bringing tonight. All right, Eagles backup quarterback Trent Adams. What do you got?
Yeah, honestly, my contenders are very similar, except I don't know if Payson's really gonna be there for all the rounds, so I don't really have him in my contenders. But so I'll add T-Lang to that batch. So I got Leclerc, I got Colby, I got T-Lang, and I got Shirley. And I really think it's gonna be hard to beat Leclerc once again. I think Leclerc is gonna be my pick for the whole chip, but I think it will be close. I think it will come down to the last round between one of those other 3 guys. But yeah, I think it's going to go Leclerc, and then I think I'm going to go T-Lang, then I'm going to go Colby, then I'm going to go Shirley.
So your pick for the title was Leclerc?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Aber, see what you got.
So I mean, obviously, like, everybody knows the normal guys. I mean, Leclerc, Payson, those guys. My contenders that I kind of was really throwing out there that trying to be a little different. England was one of them. I think he's gonna be solid this year. I think we're finally gonna see the Colby that won some races in 250, really contended a lot more. I think you're going to see that guy show up. Everybody kind of had him as pretender, but Pablo Vial. I think you're gonna see Pablo really take a step. I know he was winning a EU championship at some point, and he's won some championships now. He's got some of that blood flowing. So and BAC really had a solid Supercross season. So I think you're gonna see him do really good and be a contender, bro.
Well, who's your title pick?
I'm gonna go Pablo Vial.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
we get this kid out there correct.
Are we kicking like what the?
I'm just trying to be different. You guys are going the basic. You're going the basic routes. I'm trying to be different.
Wow.
Hey, I mean,
Wow.
might as well suck him off while you're at it too. Anyways, all right. So
Yeah.
my contenders for 450 class, Payson Johnson, obviously. I think Payson's the fastest dude to ever play the game. Like, I think hands down, raw speed, fastest dude ever. Alexis Leclerc, Seth Shirley. I don't know who else is in 450 class, honestly. I thought, man, I thought Cade was doing 450. If Cade is doing 450, I know it's nobody really truly knows who's doing what, but if Cade does do 450, honestly, I do think Cade's a contender. He's obviously good as shit outdoors. But yes, I think he is going to do 250. But if he does 450, contender. My title pick for the 450 class. Give me Seth Shirley. Seth Shirley is my title pick for the 450 class. I think he's too damn
This
This
consistent.
guy's kissing ass. This guy's
He's too
kissing ass.
consistent.
ass.
He's too consistent.
Worried about Thanos.
He's
worried about
too
fucking
consistent. He's too
Thanos over
fucking
here.
consistent.
He's worried about Seth dropping
consistent.
down to the
He's
250
too
class.
fucking
Holy
consistent.
shit! You should have heard him earlier. Should have
Tell
heard
me
him. Please don't drop down.
Yo, Sully, what were you doing? What were you doing earlier? When we were glazing Ben, what were you doing earlier? I think that's what Logan's got a little bit going on right now.
For sure.
He's
for sure.
sucking dick for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Anyways, 250 class. All right. I want some enthusiasm with these fucking picks. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna get good. All right.
All right.
Luke
We
Sullivan.
got.
Luke Sullivan. You're gonna
I
give
think
me
we
your
literally-
250 title pick.
Dude, the 250 class is ass. I genuinely think there's two fucking contenders. Three. I'll give three. My top two are Cade and Seth Carr. No one else. I don't think anyone else is competing, if I'm gonna be honest. Logan, if I'm gonna be honest, you're third. You're third, buddy.
That's
You
all right.
are
That's fine.
third.
That's fine. I respect
And I'm
that.
just being honest with you.
I respect that. I respect that.
And I think Cade's gonna win. I think Carr's gonna lose like last round again.
Wow.
It's just like I think it's literally
It's like
just
it's
gonna
like
happen
it's in his
again.
head. Yeah, it's in his head.
Yeah, like I
agree.
think Carr's gonna come in with like oh shit, like I can win this, and he's gonna like Cade's gonna have a fucking crazy comeback or something. Like he's gonna get redemption.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, to kind of go off that, I have four big contenders. It's gonna be Carr, Cade, Logan, and I'm gonna throw in Sully. He needs a credit coming off a good 450 Supercross season, and he's always had that consistency. For my title pick,
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to go with. I'll go with Logan. I'm gonna give it to Logan. I think his intensity's a little bit back up. I think he wants it a little bit more this year, and I think he's more determined this year. However, I think it's gonna be very close between. I think Cade and Sully are gonna be battling it out for second, and I think Cade will come in second, Sully third, and Seth Carr fourth. Those are my.
Oh.
I appreciate the love. Did not expect that. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, same.
I appreciate that. Austin Bear, go ahead.
That was big, Trent. That was big.
Yeah.
So contenders. I'm gonna go Stevie, Carr, and Logan. Yeah, I mean those are gonna be my guys that kind of stick out. I think those are gonna be the guys you're gonna see putting in the most time to get there. Dude, my number one, dude. You already know who it's gonna be, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You already know that we're going back. Logan Leitzel is going back to the top of the board, dude. We're gonna put him back on the top.
You guys are.
He's gonna
ridiculous.
win the chip, dude.
You guys are
He's going
ridiculous.
back for it. The only ever AMA plates to exist from MX Simulator when they were sponsored by Init, bro.
This
is
is
it.
unreal.
Lightsoul is J Mart.
I am J-Mar, and I'm proud to say that because I will never race the 450 class. I don't have the time to learn a whole new machine. All right, boys. All right, but anyways, my 250 class contenders. In my opinion, if Cade is racing, if Cade has been playing, I think Cade is the strongest candidate. But I also think Seth Carr is gnarly right now at the game. I think he's very fast. Holtzy is gnarly. And honestly, like, it's funny, but like I don't have anybody else after those like 3 or 4 people, like including myself. I think I'm in there maybe top 5-ish, if depending on how much time I put in, or how I feel in the game. But for the title, man, I tell you what, I it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. But if I'm going off past history, and just the even flow of the game and the mental state, I gotta go Seth Carr. I think Cade, what happened last year, he's either one or two things are gonna happen. He's either gonna be fucking locked, and he's gonna have no pressure, no stress, because he got robbed of a title last year, or he thought he won a title. I wouldn't say he got robbed, but you know, we all know what happened. I think he's gonna get to a point in the season where he's gonna have one bad moto. He's just gonna say, "Fuck it." Like, what's the point? It's not worth it. It's a grind. And I think Carr's dedicated. I think Carr's gonna win this shit. And then I'd put Cade second if he decides to race throughout. I'm loving that we're watching just Men's Warehouse ads. Then I put myself in there. I know last year I think I finished 3rd or 4th. I gave up towards the end, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Let's take it to the chat. Let's take it to the chat. Let's see what these boys are yapping about.
I've seen. They've been talking a lot about BT. And okay,
Yeah.
look. Let me give the rundown. Let's talk about BT here. I haven't known BT since he started playing this game. In the mental state that kid has, it is crazy.
Goldfish. It's like a goldfish.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like he can win one race. The next race he can get 20. You don't know what.
It's just like he's like a fucking roller coaster. He's like,
it's just not
the fucking Big Macs are paying off now, and then he fucking loses, gets 20th, and it's like, oh, what happened? You get out. You know,
Seabolt said it perfect.
Yeah, he just
Said
he'll win. He'll
motos.
be fast. BT is gonna be fast, but I just don't think he's winning the chip.
Yeah.
Dude's doing the thuggy shake for Big Macs now.
We got Seth Carr. I mean, like I said, I think it's between Cade and Carr. If I'm gonna be.
Cade is racing. I have not seen one sighting of Cade in 01 last year. That motherfucker was grinding. So Cade's honestly playing possum right now with all of us.
We have Evan Holtzy's one.
I think Holtzy's gonna be good. Holtzy's gonna be good.
I also want to validate my Carr and P4 pick. I personally, like, I love Carr, and I think he had a great Supercross season, and he's definitely fast enough to win the whole thing. I'm not saying that he can't win the whole thing, but I think that he's had some inconsistencies in motocross of just really, like, not when he's not there in the moto, I feel like he loses it a little bit, and he'll fall back, and I think there's just some inconsistency when he has a bad moto or a bad round. I think that's really going to hurt him in a championship perspective, because I think he'll have 1 or 2 like really bad rounds, and he's not going to be able to salvage as much.
Yeah, I mean, that's completely understandable. And another take I'm gonna take here. This is not really even really about 250s. It's just this 450 class. I think it's finally a year where we can have multiple winners instead of just Payson and Leclerc going at it.
I agree with that one. I agree with that one 100%.
Like, I feel like we can actually, like, there's gonna at least be 3 or 4. Like, you can't say Eaglin, Payson, Shirley, and Leclerc all aren't gonna win at least one moto this year. So I just don't want that 450 to be a blowout class. Is just all I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Hey Bear, any hot takes real quick?
Oh, hot takes. How hot do you want them to be?
Hot as Jamie.
Let's give a moto winner, hot take moto winner.
Hot take
Hot
Moto winner.
take Moto
like that.
winner.
Yeah, I like this. Let's. I want to. Let's
Oh,
all get one.
which class? Which
Let's
class?
go. We'll go 250. Let's start off with 250. A hot take Moto winner, surprise Moto winner. Let's hear it, like a mud race winner type deal.
I don't. Trent, go first. Trent, go
Damn,
first.
T-Lane
Why,
just dominated
no,
that guy. Anyone see that shit?
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Hold on here. You gotta give me some time now.
Ooh.
I like
a
that.
mud.
Squiddy.
A mud
I like Squiddy.
race.
Squiddy. I like
Mud
that one.
race winner. Lucas Brune.
What is the hype around this guy, man?
He's on my team, and I don't really see the hype on him.
I was gonna say, my pick is I don't know. I think he's racing. Hopefully 250s too. But Maxime Vanderbeek. That's gonna be my pick.
Wow, it's random. Is Chiwok still playing? He's good.
No, he's
Yeah,
not racing
Chiwok.
outdoors. He's not racing outdoors.
Hmm.
He was. I talked to him.
Uh,
I would. I mean, is it a? I could see Ray. I mean, I could see Race Cobble winning.
How does
I
he
just-
not?
I
That's
like
why
Race
I went with
Cobble,
like more of
Moto.
a surprise. Like
Yeah, like Race. He's really fast, and I know I put him like I was kind of talking shit on him earlier, but I mean, anyone can win a moto.
Yeah, I got Squiddy for a win. I think he could get one. I want to throw another thing in here. I think that'd be really cool for us. Give me a rookie of the year prediction. All right, give me a rookie of the year. I got a couple. I know it's hard to like
Rookie?
tell.
I don't know any of the rookies.
I know. 450 class will be a lot easier.
Well, yeah.
250 class, I got a couple. Only because
Hold up.
the people I've been seeing in 01 I've never heard of, and I look them up and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? But Ben is a rookie. He's never done it. I'm calling someone that hasn't done a full pro season. I've been playing with some dudes in 01. Cohen Moat, no idea who that is. Rips. And then the guy that won the AM title, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He runs it. Dylan Bollinger.
I'm telling you, Tyler Shoei is the next thing. Tyler Shoei.
Want to be J Mart.
He's rookie, bro. He's.
I've never even
crazy.
heard of this guy.
Who made their name?
Also, when y'all are saying AP or like Austin Pardo,
Austin Pardo.
like I'm not. He can't. I'm not. No, not rookie of the year. I'm saying for race winner. I like put him in like a sleeper. Like, I'm not saying he's a one-time winner. I can see Austin winning a few motos. So
I'm seeing a lot of comments about Dalton Caldwell. Am I missing something about him? Is he like?
I
is he
don't
ripping?
know
I've
who
never
he
even
is.
heard of this guy.
Never heard of him either, and I've seen so
Wow.
many comments.
Tyler Shoei.
cool.
Yeah, Tyler Shoei is just. I think if he races,
Loving the
he'll be good.
donations. I don't know why.
Yeah,
people-
I don't know any of these names in
Loving
chat. I'm getting
donations.
old. I'm getting too old for this shit.
I feel like there's just not many rookies. I don't.
I feel like Ben.
Yeah, Ben's a good pick.
Yeah.
Rookie, honestly.
Yeah, for 250, yeah. I think championship wise, yeah.
450 class is very self-explanatory. I think Shirley's the easiest pick.
Well, yeah.
I think,
Yeah,
but
I
I
don't-
do think if Cade were to race to 450, because I know Seabolt said something, even if he did the first round on a 250, if Cade were to lock in and just start ripping on the 450, I honestly think Cade could battle Shirley for Rookie of the Year.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, another low key guy in 250, and he's on fucking tour racing mountain bikes right now. Pinkerton. That guy actually shreds when he plays the game.
He
Yeah,
does shred.
he's pretty fast, but he just never plays the game, and he's literally
Wait.
racing mountain bikes
Caden,
right
yeah.
now. So
Stop.
We also haven't even mentioned Jeff Cooper, too. The consistency.
I mentioned him earlier.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
did.
hear that. My bad.
yeah, he's consistency king. For real.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and I want to do something real quick. Give me 1 more second. That's not gonna work. I gotta do my phone.
Also, another
Uh,
person I could
Jack
see.
Mark. Jack Mark.
Jack Mark. Yeah, Jack Mark's good.
Jack Mark rips, dude. That guy in 01, unreal. Unreal.
Another guy in 450 class who I could see at least top fiving, and I know it's Frank. Frank's
Yeah.
pretty fast outdoors. He he does play a lot. He plays a lot. Love Frank. I think he can put some motos together.
So I'm actually going ahead. I'm looking at 01 right now. Who's in the server in 01 right now? I go to my phone, right?
Jeez.
I'm gonna think of some names right here. All right, I want you guys to give me an opinion on them. All right, Chase Donovan's making his return to the 450 class. What do you
Oh
think?
no,
Oh,
he's not gonna
no.
qualify.
Struggle to score points if anything.
He's
No.
not
All
qualifying.
right,
He's not
rapid fire,
qualifying.
rapid fire, rapid fire. Joey Bradstreet, what's our opinion on him?
Top
Don't know
20s
Is
about
here
he
and
an
there.
AM?
All right, Nick
No.
Thomasounis.
He's lucky actually not that. He's made some.
He'll
450.
he'll score
Top
points.
10.
He's
Some
a.
top 10,
Yeah,
maybe a
top
top
10s,
10 or
I can
2.
see
I think
top
he's
10.
I think he's a 14 to 15 type guy though.
All right,
Consistently.
All right. We got who else we got in here? A lot of AMs that I don't know.
Spencer Turley's in there.
Turley's
Spencer
in there.
Turley's
What about
grinding.
Jackson Vick, dude? Every time I get in there, this guy's trying to race me
No
crazy.
clue.
Never
Anybody
heard
know
of him.
any got opinions on him? I don't know him either. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the lap times real quick on these tracks, and so I get some different names here. Maybe some people we've missed. Let's just go to Spring Creek, sure.
Someone just said Vic probably beats Sully. Bro.
I don't know. What do you guys think Shirley's
Hayden,
gonna
if
end
he's
up?
he's beating you.
Adoni Ezcura.
He's pretty
And
good.
Donnie's actually pretty good. And Donnie shreds.
All right, we got what about Ryan Chauncey from EVP?
Ryan Chauncey. There's a lot of. I will say EVP has a lot of like
People
new
we don't know about,
that I've
yeah.
never seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got someone we do know about, and I know for sure he's gonna be racing. Tyler Nichols.
Chauncey
opinion.
gonna be good because
He'll
someone
be
said
like 20th.
Chelsea's apparently good at bikes, like really good at bikes. So they're saying he could get good.
So, any opinion on who did I say? Tyler Nichols.
I think he's a around 20th guy. He's cracking into points.
All right. Let's see who else we got in here. Turkish Quandel Dingle. Anybody know him? Trying to find some names
Damn,
here.
Tharp just banned Siebel. Randomly, he banned.
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, Tharp. I will take that. I'll take that away. Don't be doing that. Why are you banning people? Just trying to think of some names here that we could throw in.
Dylan.
Cole
Dylan
Betts.
Delaire.
Dylan
Dylan
Delaire.
Delaire.
Yeah.
He actually wasn't bad that last round of S6. I remember we were all talking about Tommy Delaire the whole time.
Yeah, Dylan. I think Dylan is actually rips. I think it's his brother, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his brother.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
But
Yeah,
he's actually not he was not bad. He was pretty good.
Cole Betts has been kind of ripping in 01. I think he's a solid pick for points. Maybe even a top 10. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll see. All right. What's our opinion on Garrett Hollenbeck?
Gary's pretty fast.
He's fast.
Gary,
I don't
like,
think he's
top-
as good outdoors though, right?
Gary
I don't know.
was top
Jeff-
4 in points.
Yeah,
Top
him and
4 in
Jeff.
points.
Him and Jeff had some gnarly battles.
Yeah,
some
I know in
really-
Yeah.
Supercross he was
I
really
can see
good.
some top 10s for sure. Top
Alright.
10s
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Well,
Maybe even
That's-
top 5s.
that's gonna wrap it up for 250 class. Look, if we didn't bring you up tonight, we said a lot of names. We probably said an entire gate of names. If you didn't get brought up tonight, you ain't worth our time. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Or we just strictly forgot about you. That is a certain case. I know Caden Speck has been donating $1 under different names to tell me to move up to the 450 class. I'm not moving up. I don't play the game for months on end. I don't got time to learn no 450 machine. I just want to race the 250 class and have fun with my friends and also go to bed earlier. So that's kind of the big reason. You forget that these people on the East Coast, like, Caden, you're on the East Coast. All right. 450 class runs late. So, but anyways, 250 class, we love you. Emmanuel Cepeda, we didn't say his name hardly at all, but he's pretty solid too. But all right, 450. I'm gonna say some names. You're gonna give me an opinion. Keep it short. All right, here we go. Well, this is tough. Daniel Mills.
Nah, probably not scoring points.
Wash.
Wash
Maybe.
to wash for real.
Maybe some top 15s.
Okay. All right. Next person, Jason Stubbs.
Bro, are we naming people who are making the
Are
game?
you naming-
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
like-
What?
Is he not? I thought he was a pro. Oh, I'm thinking
What about
Joey
like
Carter.
Anthony Pachone?
I'm thinking
sorry,
Joey
but he
Carter.
at
I'm
least
thinking
is
Joey
making,
Carter.
like,
Sorry. It's my bad. Fuckers.
Joey.
I don't know who these
Oh, it's the
people.
Doctor Do guy. That's 250.
Isn't he race 250?
Yeah, I know. I fucked up. I said I was
Low
thinking
key,
that's
we
who I
kind of
was
forgot
thinking.
him. He's actually, he'll probably somehow
Yeah,
grind and
he
be
does.
alright.
Not bad. He's not bad. Enzo Buttigni.
I mean, Enzo's
Sully had him
good.
as a fucking sleeper.
I just brought up his name and how
He'll
he was.
DC like
Yeah, he
70%
can be
of
really
the races,
fast,
but
he's gonna DC.
All right, Jared Gumson.
He's gotten
Top
a little
10.
better. I don't think
Really?
top 10,
Whoa,
but
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
what
like
about top
top
10?
15. Top 15.
I think you're top 10 out of him.
Bro, the top 10 is crazy in 450. What do you mean?
All right, whatever.
You know, he's on my screen right now on the stream. Do we have any updates on Rogan?
He sucks
Rogan's-
outdoors.
yeah.
Straight up.
All right, boys. hey, I got a good one. I got a good one. Brace yourself. Devin Davis.
Ooh, over or under Devin Davis.
He's
Over
on the
under
props.
Devin
He made the
Davis.
props bet.
He'll be scoring points. But he'll have some
Devin
rough
will be right
motos,
around the top
but
10, top
he'll be
15.
I think he'll be like 15
Yeah,
in the points series standings.
All right, I like that one.
Like,
Trent, look at Thur's comment.
Oh my
Someone
god.
wants. We want a Caleb Hall prediction. Let's
Caleb
hear it.
Hall prediction? That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I like that.
I can see some top 10.
Who is this?
Caleb Hall.
top 10. I see some top
Yeah. He's
10s.
good. Let's say top.
Maybe
10s.
a fifth, maybe a top 5 in a moto. Dilla, he's got pulled out at Dilla, the local.
I feel like him, Teeling, and BAC, they all get the track early, so it's like.
Wait, throwing shots right now, or what are we doing here?
I mean, I'm just saying.
All right, here's another name.
I don't get the
Just random name here. Ethan Parks.
Top 15.
Ace.
I'm indifferent about the guy, honestly. I think he'll be like 20th.
He's got we're talking about natty number Deegs, right?
Yeah. I think Anthony Pachones.
And he had a good season last year, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
Got you. All right. Let me see if I got anybody else here that I can
Basically
think of.
one Salt Lake. I'm not meant
If you guys
to
have
mine.
any last people you guys want to bring up, this stream was meant to be about an
Um,
hour, and we're cresting about that hour mark. So, let's see what.
Who do we think's gonna get the most hole shots?
Oh, Jamie actually just texted me a good point, a good idea. She said to predict how each other will do. So I make a prediction for Luke, Trent, and
Okay.
Austin. So I actually like
Very
this.
interesting.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jamie.
Yeah,
thank
this
you.
will be this
So
will
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Let's
I
hear
appreciate
this.
that.
Let's hear
Let's hear it. This is how we'll end it off. So, Luke, I want you to give a prediction for all three of us
Oh,
individually,
I
obviously,
always gotta start. Okay.
because you're on the top.
Trent. Okay. Trent racing on a laptop about the first 2 rounds. He's also taking up an internship where he's not gonna be on at all. I'm hoping he's scoring points. Like if I'm being
Fair.
honest.
Fair.
I think if Trent actually played, he could top 10. If I'm being honest, I know Trent. Bear, hey Bear. We're hoping we qualify the first round. If I'm being honest, hoping we qualify.
We're hoping we make it in the first like 4 or 5.
Yeah. And then we're gonna grind. We're gonna have some P27s, P25s. Really gonna throw you down the gutter. Want you to go back to bikes. But we're gonna get
Okay.
some points. We're getting some points. You're getting another national number for sure. Logan, I mean, you could either win the thing or get like 3rd overall. Like you'll be good. And I talk a lot of shit. You're definitely gonna kick my ass all season. But I gotta talk shit, right? I gotta hype you up. That's the only reason you're good at the game is because I make fun of you. So like, other than that, yeah, that's about my takes.
I appreciate it. All right, Trent, let's see what you
Yeah.
got.
For Luke, I kind of already mentioned he'll be battling in the top 3 there for the 250 series, but I think he'll be top 10 in almost every moto, if not every moto. He's just that guy. 30 minutes is plenty of time for him to come from the back too, I think, so he won't have that problem like he does in Supercross with those bad starts. But thanks, Squiddy. I appreciate that. But then for A Bear, I'm gonna go with it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a rough year, I think, for A Bear. Unfortunately, we're gonna qualify though. We're gonna make some or make it into the motos here, and then I think there's gonna be a lot of DCs in the future. But I think we will persevere throughout the season. I think we're just gonna build each week. We're gonna build.
Yeah,
That's what
we're
we're
gonna
gonna do. And then with Logan, I think he'll come out and do the work, get the job done. I think that's what he's here to do this year. And I really think he'll come away with around. I think he's gonna win 5 overalls this year. And yeah, I think he'll maybe have a bad round here or there, but I think his bad round it's gonna be minimal. It's gonna be like a 12th overall or like 11th overall.
Fucking minimal. The fuck? 12.
I think people are gonna have worse. I think people are gonna have like
No,
15th,
I
20th
agree with
overalls.
that. I was just more fascinated by how many times you said the word "come" in that. In
Or
that statement.
come or
Yeah, I mean, you said Luke's coming.
Well, I'm
who's
trying to
back?
think.
Who's back? Is Luke coming on? Fuck, I lost translation there.
Hey.
Let's hear it, A-Bear. What do you got?
We'll start it off with
No,
Sully.
same.
We'll
No.
just keep going down the list like we were. Wait, did we do personal? Like how do we think we're gonna do with ourselves too?
We actually didn't. We
actually
did
didn't
not.
do
So I think we should.
We'll do that
I think we should
after.
We'll do that at the
Do that
end. We'll
after.
do it
We'll
at
do it
the end.
after. We'll do it after. That's our last thing.
So I think Sully's gonna be a consistent top 10 guy. You're gonna get a moto win here and there out of him. I think the switch back to 250 is gonna be a little rough for him, but we'll see. Man, I'm really hoping that the Yogi Yamaha team's really got it figured out for Trent Adams. I really hope the Pirelli switch is gonna be good for him. No more tucking the front end.
We need
I
that.
think we're
We
gonna
need that.
see Trent in the top 10, top 15 type category there. Maybe a top 5. He's a Spring Creek animal, dude. Animal at Spring Creek. So
Anything with a creek in it. That's where I thrive. That's
You're an
Creek.
animal.
Creek.
You're an
You're an animal in Creek? Yo, you're an animal in Creek?
Nobody gets that in chat. Nobody gets that in chat. Nobody literally gets that.
And I mean, Logan's just gonna do Logan things. If we get the 2022 Logan Leitzel, we're gonna have some crazy battles this year, I think. So I think you're gonna see Logan top 3 pretty consistent. So
I say there's flashes of it right now. Flashes. But no, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd say prediction wise, Luke, it's tough to say with you, man. You switched to 250 class literally today. So it's kind of hard to give you a prediction. But if we're going to go off of history, I mean, come on now. I mean, 250 class, when you raced it, I mean, you were a dog in it. You were a fighter in that class, top 3s. So I really think if you are like mentally there, like if you're mentally there, honest to gosh, I think you could win. I think you could win. I don't know about a title. It just all depends on your mental. Honestly, because in Supercross, I mean, dude, you're battling for 450 wins every single week in and week out. You were battling for 450 wins. I really do think you're gonna be better than what you think you're gonna do. Trent, yeah, A-Bear. So, no, but Trent, it's dude. I don't know how to give Trent a prediction, dude. Like, it's so tough with this guy. I was actually watching a stream back the other day, and it's like, oh, and Trent Adams right now battling for 4th, and then I like turn on another stream and I just look at the top and it's just like 36th, like 35th. So I'm just like, you're a wild card, man. You always are. But I think the over under. I know Jamie picked your under. I'm going over. I think that you're going to be decent this year now that you're kind of in like a secured location, and you're not going to be sweating in the garage. I think once you get back to Texas, you're going to be good. These first 2 rounds are going to be a wash, and then after that, I think you're going to be solid. Honestly, I think you're going to be a top 10 guy. You might even get that old Team Miss action back. So I'm excited. I think it'll be good. A-Bear, I'm going to be blunt. I think this is the worst you've ever been on Sim. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be
I'm
honest. I'm going to be honest.
not gonna disagree.
I think this is the worst that you've looked on Sim, in my opinion. I think it's going to be tough. I think the biggest thing for you is just trying to find the joy of hanging out with the boys and racing. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say. Like, I feel like it's a setup thing with you. I feel like you need to try some different things. I'm telling you, try the Yamaha dyno. I think it's solid. Try some different things. You got to do something different. The same routine of just trying to run laps with the boys just ain't working. Try a different setup. And that's it.
We gotta get him in some demos, I think.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
are
gotta
we
do
doing
what I'm
something.
ourselves?
So,
We're doing
boys,
it
this
ourselves.
is it. This
Yo,
is the final segment.
Wait,
Sam,
are
you're
we doing
right.
self
You're right.
reviews?
A-Bear is mechanic of the year. That's what brought this man right here. This
That's
thing
right.
here,
That's
dude.
right. Yeah. All right.
Spotter of the year.
By the way, full disclosure.
Team owner.
When
Team owner of the
when
year.
I show off the 2022 Race Director Gaming Sports and National Championship plate, it is fully for jokes. It's not that deep. Anyways, Luke Sullivan, go ahead, give a prediction on yourself, and we'll end this thing.
I honestly like the. Obviously, I switched today to 250, and we have what 5 days before we got to race. 6 days. I don't expect to be great at this first round. I mean, I think I have the speed, and like you said, I do race 450, and I would say I'm pretty competitive in it. I'm not gonna say I'm winning because I didn't win this year, but I think I could be all right. I think I want to be a top 5 guy. That's my goal. I don't really expect to like win a shit ton, but another reason is all of these guys are racing 250s basically, and it sucks when you're racing 450 and everyone leaves, and then you're by yourself in the Discord call, and you're like, this fucking blows.
That's another.
So that's
reason
honestly,
why I stay.
it's honestly
250.
another reason is just we all get a battle and just fucking
Yeah.
just chill. So
I'd like
I'm
to.
hoping like top 5. I'm liking like top 5.
I want to piggyback on that real quick. Everyone that gives me shit for not wanting to race 450, that's another big reason why I do 250. Is like that's like the class that like everyone does in my Discord. Like Ben, all the new people that are playing the game, like it's like the class, and we go to 450 class, and it's just like nobody's in the court. It's dead silent. It's like I'm out there. I could be battling for the win, and it's just like, oh, hey, you're doing good. So I don't know. I don't. It's just not enjoyable. But go ahead, Trent.
Yeah. So Jamie's on top of my head. I don't know what my problem is with Jamie
What?
right now.
Yeah,
But
I
she is D1 hater currently.
D1. I agree. Division.
I don't understand. I think she forgets that I've podiumed in this class before.
Podium.
And
You are OG.
Yeah. So but with that said though, I will be missing 3 rounds basically this year. The first 2 rounds I'll be lucky to qualify for on the laptop, honestly. And then I'm gonna be missing Redbud. So with that being said though, I'm hoping by high point I'll have a good flow and really just be battling for top 10s. And I think my goal on the year is maybe top 15 in points, maybe top 20, depending on where I am. After I miss those rounds, I'll make a decision. But
All right. I like it. Hey Bear, let's hear it.
I don't know, man. We've been approaching this as the
it's okay, Jamie.
as like an A-Bear farewell tour.
Farewell tour. Shut up. Shut up.
Been
Shut up.
joking around with the boys that this could be it. But I don't know. During Supercross made a little switch to bikes. I had a couple good months playing that and stuff, and let's just say didn't touch sim for about 2 months, and the skill's rough. We'll put it there. If we can actually play the game instead of trying to make some skins for the boys here within the next couple days and really put some time in, we'll see. I mean, maybe we can contend for some points and stuff, but I'm just here for fun. We're not stressing over it anymore. I just want to have a good time with the boys and keep the vibes high.
Well, I guess I'll end it off. Yeah, I don't know. Prediction for myself, it's tough. I have no idea where I stand mentally right now in this game. I'm trying to get good, but I've done this. I did this last year too. I played the last 2 weeks before the season, and then I sucked last season. So, I can't really give a prediction for myself. I think I'm doing all right now. I'm better than what I was last year. I think I can win some motos. Um, title's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tough depending on what real life has in store for me. I got some races coming up that I'm gonna go do. So we'll see what real life has in store. But if I can make it work, I'll try. But I know Carr and those boys, they're top dogs right now, and I'm trying to trying to keep up with them, I'd say. So yeah, that's about it for me, honestly. I'm gonna try my best to see what happens. If I can go for the title, obviously we're gonna try. I mean, come on now. But yeah, that's it, boys. That was it. The 2024 MX Simulator Nationals preview show.
It's how the season, boys.
I
Yes,
hope
sir.
I wish everyone the best of luck. I hope everyone has fun.
Yep. Good luck to
Let's
everyone.
keep Sim alive and thriving. MX bikes. Sorry to everyone that plays it, but I fucking hate it. Let's keep this game alive and thriving, and hopefully that's what we did tonight. Get everyone a little bit hyped up, get everyone a little amped. Enjoy the fucking prop bets throughout the year. I'll do my best to keep track of them. I will make sure the winners get paid. If there's ties, we'll split it up accordingly. But I will keep track of that. Do not worry. I will make sure the winners get paid at the end of the year. But yeah, I hope everyone has fun. So let's have a season, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday for round 1.
Go.
So we'll see you boys.
Later.
Later.
Hell yeah.
Later.
I hate it.